on the floor. Cold tie, load wood, pack soil. I feel my weight again. Gravity holding me loyal. Exhale all the rush. Let the dust of the day fall down. I'm heavier than doubt. I'm a body, I'm a ground. Rooted like stone, like mountain. I am carried by the ancient ground. Every breath is a quiet fountain, rising up from the deep, deep down. Feeling the hope from the deep, deep down. Red glow in my spine, low fire that never left. I name every fear, then I drop it through my chest. Hips soft, knees release, I sink where the worry can't climb. Trust in the simple things, my own heartbeat keeping time. Rooted like stone, like mountain. I am carried by the ancient ground. Every breath is a quiet fountain, rising up from the deep, deep down. Feeling the hope from the deep, deep down, 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 When my mind starts running, I send it down, 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 down. Through my legs, through my feet, into the deep, deep ground. Rooted like stone, like mountain. I am carried by the ancient ground. Every breath is a quiet fountain, rising up from the deep, deep down. Feeling the hope from the deep, deep down.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf. You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action, with programs to spark your growth, lift your spirits, and help you rise into your potential. Rise Awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise Awakening, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together. Hey everyone, welcome to Founders Day. You know, it's so wild that we are celebrating 2 years that Rise Radio opened up on the airwaves. So much has happened in those 2 years. DJs come and go, people making new friends, finding new duet partners and groups to sing with. But one thing that hasn't changed is the music. It's still as amazing as it was when we played the first beat. You know, when Carrie and I decided to leave where we were to start this station on nearly a whim, it was a risk because of all we were leaving behind. But we knew it was the right thing to do. We both wanted to create something different from what everyone had been experiencing in the Smuliverse previously. A place where everyone could feel safe to express themselves no matter what. A place where people could express themselves and rise into who they are or help others along their own journeys. There's a huge place in my heart for everyone in the network, and I'm really looking forward to another year with everyone who continues to travel this musical and magical journey with me and all of the staff of the network. So it's time to kick off celebration. Enjoy the day and all the music and messages, because we can't make this shit up, coming your way. It's time to rise once again.
Turn the dial up, lift the soul. Feel the music take control. Through the static, find the light. Phoenix rises in the night. Frequency fills the empty air, taking you where dreams don't care. Close your eyes, let go and breathe. Rise above, believe in me. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll be restored. Waves of sound across the stars, find us no matter where you are. Planet hopping in the dark, music spark ignites a spark. Feel the rhythm pulsing strong, lost in tunes where you belong. Journey through the endless space, music brings you to this place. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll be restored. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll be restored. Waves of sound across the stars, find us no matter where you are. Planet hopping in the dark, music spark ignites a spark. Feel the rhythm pulsing strong, lost in tunes where you belong. Journey through the endless space, music brings you to this place. Rise, radio station, sound that lifts your heart. Just like a phoenix taking flight, together we'll be restored. voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold. A thread unseen, it pulls us near. The whispers loud, the message clear. The core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one, we find a life for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. Shuffling stars in a cosmic deck. Fate's reflection in the mirrors we check. Three hands drawing from a shared stream. Each card a puzzle piece in the dream. Through distance wide the bonds remain. One rhythm strong, one sacred chain. The core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow. Three paths merging, truths to show. From the many to the one we find a life for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. The core is
Hey, oh, it didn't do it.
We're in the wrong spot.
Oh, damn it.
Yep. He's like Sheldon. I gotta have my spot.
I gotta be monkey in the middle. Hey, everyone, and welcome to the Founders Day edition of The Core.
Happy Founders Day.
Yes.
Thank you all for being here.
Yes, happy 2-year anniversary to Rise Radio and Rise Radio Networks. Oh, if this is your first time tuning into this show, it's a little bit different than most collective reading shows. And what happens is each one of us have drawn readings, not really prepared them, just drawn the cards. And we each start off with one card. We don't know what each other's pulled. And then we come back together and tell you all about it. And just keep going. And usually, can't make this shit up.
Nope.
Right.
Even if we tried, you probably wouldn't believe us.
Nope. There is literally zero planning for this.
Nope.
There really is. In fact, I'm about to ask you a logistics question. When would you like to pull or announce or do the whole?
Well, that.
Yeah.
Well, somebody just knocked on my door.
Okay.
I got to go answer the door real quick. Hang on.
I know.
Because somebody just rat-a-tatted.
Hey!
Surprise!
We miss you.
Aw,
Right.
thanks.
We really
I
do.
miss you guys too.
The camera misses you too because it's just
Because you
alive.
look gorgeous.
Oh my.
It can't be Founders Day without Carrie.
It
Nope.
really
Ow.
can't. It really can't. And this is the first time that we've ever had a foursome on here, so this is
Right.
going to be
And now we're the Brady
Real-
Bunch. What
right,
are you
right.
doing?
Here's a
But
story.
I knew that she was coming in. I know that she was coming in. And before we actually get to the reading, I know that there was something that she had wanted to express to everybody, and then we can get into the reading. Yeah, I'm
Oh, I
putting
said
you on
do
this.
that after. You want to go because that's going to take a few minutes.
That's okay. That's all right. We don't mind
Yeah.
waiting.
All
So
right.
I'm going to make all of us go away real quick, and then you will have stage all to yourself. And then I'll bring Diane back for the invocation.
Sounds good.
Oop, I put the wrong person away.
Go figure. All right, guys. Basically, the only thing I really wanted to say was I didn't get a chance to really say anything to y'all when I retired, I guess I'll put it as. And I definitely didn't want y'all to think that I just left because I was unhappy or because anybody did anything or because I was upset with you guys. It was my time. And it was something that I had been thinking about doing for a while and kind of needed to do for myself. It was more of a guilt. I was feeling guilty for not, or feeling guilty if I stepped away. Felt bad about leaving Micah with everything, but I have to live for me, and we try and teach that every day. So when we discussed it, it's my time, and I gotta say things are looking up big time for me. Everything is fantastic. I am happier than I've been in a really long time, and more relaxed. Definitely more relaxed. So I still love y'all. I will be back to doing readings and stuff on my YouTube eventually. Right now, I'm in the middle of trying to finish. Let me show y'all. Finish my book. It's only halfway done, and this is how much we've got. So there's a lot of writing going on and stuff, and that should be done by the end of the year. And that's where I'm at, and I love y'all so much, and I'm happy to be here for at least for a little while today. Thank you, Papa Duck. Thank you all for the compliments. I'm really glad to see y'all. And that's all I really have to say. Well, I have one more thing. Just FYI, with the radio stations that I have been with, there were 4 all total, and one was with someone else, and then the other 3 that I started either with someone or by myself. And I gotta say that it was a pleasure to get this one started and help be a founder of it. And it's also very much a pleasure to pass it on to some really good people that they can take care of it, and I can go take care of the stuff that I need. But I will see you guys again, and it won't be too long. And that is all I have.
I am so glad that you are here to help kick it off. It would have didn't feel right with you not being able to be here. So it means a lot to me that you are helping us kick off Founders Day on something that you buried your own feelings to help me start
I did for a while.
for a long
But
time.
it was a good thing. I needed to do it. I didn't want to at the time, but I did, and look what came out of it. So it was meant to happen, and now it's just time for me to do my other stuff. I miss you too, Mish. I love you too. You guys are gonna make me cry before we even start.
All right. Well, grab your first card because
Oh, tag, you're it. Do you know
Not
that
yet.
I didn't pull cards? Oh,
not yet, but
okay.
you
Oh,
got
that's right.
time.
Okay, good.
I'll bring you back when it's your turn.
Okay, good.
Hi, everyone. Okay. It is good to have everybody here. Feels like the Brady Bunch on screen. It's kind of funny. So let's get ourselves into that space. Take a deep breath into your heart and release any tension in your body. And as we call in spirit teams, ancestors, guides, all benevolent, kind, and good, we open this space with our hearts in the greatest degree of love, inviting all divine love and hoping and asking that clarity, truth, and compassion flow through these cards, inviting guidance that serves our highest good, knowing we are protected in divine light as we listen, receive, and align with the path meant for each and every one of us. And so it is. Let's see who's first.
I told you I'm not crying. My eyes just sweaty because mine gets stole on my eye dolor. Anyway, it is great to have Carrie back. But I have a new thing this week. So I got 2 new Oracle decks, which I'm going to pull from each. So, because each comes, so you've got your one from the regular tarot, and then one of the decks that I got is called Hard Truths. So that basically is just, it says, when the crossroads demand a decision and the shadows obscure your way. So you get a hard truth. And then that kind of explains the card we pulled, and then to explain the real nitty gritty true intentions. I'm going to tell you, I've used these a couple times together. Whew! But, so to start out with, we've got the High Priestess. And Micah actually kind of hit it on the head. It's the intuition card. It's the one about you know what you know. So, and be in tune with that. And then the hard truth that comes with that is energy drain. And energy drain says this opportunity will deplete you. Reevaluate your involvement and seek opportunities that rejuvenate and inspire you. And the true intention is sage advice. And sage advice says, my wisdom is rooted in experience. I can offer a fresh perspective. You know what you know. You know things that are going to be energy drain. Look at something from a fresh perspective if you need to see if it's going to be that energy drain or if it's something you really should put yourself to.
Oh, that's hilarious. And we really can't make this shit up because what popped out for me first was the Seven of Swords. And this particular card is talking about deception or betrayal, taking only what's needed, the universe bearing witness to true intentions, getting away with something, being strategic, being grateful for the resources you have, moving silently and quickly. And then the shadow side is, that was the light seer side. The shadow side is lying to yourself or to others, a need for perspective and honesty, secrets, something stolen, taking more than your fair share, being held back by imposter syndrome. So I definitely want to read this page to you because it really is in alignment with the 2 cards that he got. And I love that it turns it inward. It says, traditionally, this card warns us that we must be on the lookout for deception, thievery, or betrayal. While we can sometimes find ourselves the victim of someone else's deceit, it is also a nudge to act in alignment with our own highest morality. Be sure you are being honest with yourself about the nature of your reality right now. Sometimes we pretend that everything is okay, or that we are doing the best that we can, even when we're not. Sometimes this shows up as recklessness or as avoidance of responsibilities. Take only what's needed and remember that no excuse outweighs your ability to act from a place of love and integrity. You cannot deceive your own heart, and the universe will always bear witness to your true intentions for you alone, and vulnerable under the light of the full moon. The only thing that matters is the truth. Move forward with the lightness of conscious the conscious that guides you. And the affirmation is, I act from a place of love and morality, and the universe witnesses my honest intentions. Micah, what about you?
Oh, that was the wrong face. Confuse me. Anyway, all right. So after you use your intuition to pick up on all those fights and those issues, eventually justice comes, right? This is your integrity. This is standing with your integrity, going against unfairness, being fair, objective, truthful, honest, and making sure you are accountable for your own actions. That's all I got. I didn't have much time.
Surprise. I didn't get a chance to upload her background, so I had to. See, we can't make this shit up, so I just do it at random. So, from the Shaman Oracle, it wanted to kick off the show. Lost Compass. When the Lost Compass appears, it is a sign that you need to find your way back home, back to your source and center. High Priestess much? Relying on your intuition to arrive there. Be wary of the signs telling you to turn here or there, or to avoid this or that person or situation, because the outward indicators are not reliable right now. Be careful not to believe all the advice you are receiving. Rely instead on your innate sense of direction and guidance, and use your homing instinct to lead you true. The Lost Compass has come to show you that you need to find new counselors, and you're not getting the mentoring you need for your success. Who is that person you're looking up to as a model for what it means to be a woman or a man? Trash that ideal. Tear up the picture you carry in your mind. You are meant to be you, not the best copy of your dearest friend. Oh, the lens last night, maybe? Make this your mantra. Love me or leave me. The Lost Compass is a blessing in disguise because you sometimes have to lose your bearings and find yourself afresh to discover a new course. True north never changes, so reset your way to your heart compass and trust your deepest feelings even when others do not support them. Remember that you are not lost, you simply do not know where you're going right now. Love is a state of mind. Not knowing where you're going is an opportunity to find a new path. Ain't that something? Let's put it together.
Here's a story
Hi,
of
Mike.
your intuition.
Hi, Micah. Hi, Carrie.
Oh my God.
How to keep ADHD kids from ever doing what they're supposed to do. Put up right here.
4 people with ADHD on here at the same time. That's a little freaking scary.
So I don't know who was talking when this popped out. It might have been when Carrie was talking. But the Six of Pentacles to me says, because I'm hearing about restoring balance in when we discern and do what we need to do, we need to restore that balance in order to come back to ourselves. The fastest way to come back to ourselves is to be on the giving and receiving train.
Well, apparently we're in line because I
Yeah.
got the 6 of coins too.
And the Four of Swords.
Well, the High Priestess again. So they are. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, that's it. We're done. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right?
That's the message. Bye, y'all.
Just went a full circle. That should be the end, right?
Yep.
Right?
Right. When we all
You know,
get- we all get to
because
the
6 of
same
coins,
conclusion.
6 of coins, something else about it is to remember the gifts that you are given, to receive them, and have the gratitude of what continues to come to you. And not be like the 4 of swords and just stare at them hanging on the wall like trophies.
And you know the hard truth. And you know the hard truth of that is it affects your future self. This decision will impact you, who you become. Reflect on how your future self will view today's choices. Walk with the wisdom of the life you wish to live.
7 of Cups. Do you have too many choices? Do some of those choices you have to make mean ending something completely in order to rebirth with the new?
Or you're going to sit in your own shit in temperance reversed.
No, you're going to start
And-
doing this for a while.
Oh, cool. So they're gonna sit in their own shit and do nothing but bitch about it while hermiting away from everybody else. Cool. Awesome.
I call that turtling, but you know why? You know why you do that? If you can really look at your true intention, it's because you didn't get closure on something. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. Wow. What? Why you gotta call me out? Really?
Closure. Let me say something about that, though. I thought for how long? Almost a year now, that I needed closure from someone else and wasn't getting it. And sat around and waited and waited and waited and waited. And you know what? That disrespect of my feelings and me as a person and the entire situation was enough. That's your closure.
Yep. No, closure doesn't. I don't necessarily. Closure really. You have to give yourself closure first, because you could look for it other places, but you're never gonna. It took me 37 years to finally figure out that everything in my life, everything is about me. Everything is my fault. Everything is mine. Because if I make it mine, I can forgive myself. I can move on from things. I'm not looking for that external validation. I can give it to myself and keep on trucking.
Yes,
Five of water, five of cups, saying the same thing. But to add to that, so many people pay attention to what they've lost instead of what they have.
Yeah.
That was my problem. Focusing on what was gone and not focusing on what was in the future.
Yep.
Or even
And
in the
thinking,
right now.
and then Seven of Swords, thinking that they don't have to do anything to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Takes work.
How's that working?
We're letting it go. It says, let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain or resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free.
Get yourself some inner peace.
Because you know who you're hurting when you hold on to it?
The
Damn sure
90s.
ain't them. Damn sure ain't them.
You got to have
Damn.
that first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You gotta, yeah.
I don't know.
It took me a long time to realize, like I'm not hurting them. Like, obviously, they ain't sitting there losing sleep over it. I'm the only one. So why the hell am I holding on to this when I'm hurting myself?
That's a thing that I went through. Actually, Micah helped me through this a few years ago with my rape. For the longest time, it was hidden. He was there the night that I remembered, and the recall came back of the whole thing. And luckily, he was there because my boyfriend wasn't at the time. Was not there, and Micah was on the phone trying to help me through that. But what happened was, all this stuff came flooding back to me, and then that's when I finally went, why am I sitting? Are they sitting at home thinking about this right now? Do they ever think about what they did? It's highly unlikely. So why am I sitting here thinking about it? Fuck them. That's done, over with, and gone.
Yep.
I'm not in pain anymore, physically or otherwise. It's time to let it go. It's just a story of something that happened to me.
Yep.
That's it.
And you took back your power from them. Because I kind of went through something similar. I actually saw my rapist for the first time after 10 years. Like, it was literally 10 years. And when I saw him from, in Walmart, and I remember he smirked at me like he did before he left the room, and this switch in my head flipped. And I remember walking up to that man. Now, I didn't really feel like I was in control. I kind of felt like a sim who somebody was playing the character of. But I remember walking up to that man, and where nobody but me and him could hear, saying, "I forgive you," give him a hug, and walking away. Now, when I left that store, I lost my French toasted mind. I cried. I screamed. I did not understand why I had done what I had done. It took me a couple of days to realize. Any other reaction was what he wanted. Yeah, because he wanted to see.
You needed to start over.
Mm-hmm. Well, he wanted to see that he still had some kind of hold over me. Like, if I'd been angry or sad, like, that's what he wanted. By doing what I did, I showed him, yes, I still have trauma from it, but that is mine. It has nothing to do. You have no power over me anymore.
Is that the same thing as drive-bys?
I got 2 pages that popped out. One from one deck, one from another deck. One is the page of coins in one deck, and the other one is the page of swords in the other deck. Both of them are talking about education, expansion, and learning and growing. And I don't know what I'm not going to go into detail about the differentiation between the two of them, but it's basically, are you expanding? Are you repeating the same old stories? Because in order for any of this for us to move forward in any way, we have to let go of those old stories. We have to stop being the perpetual student and learning about what we need to heal and what the things are, and start actually implementing and integrating the lessons that we're learning.
Mhm.
We're just gathering data instead of actually implementing. So it's like that to me, I'm like 2 different pages, 2 different decks.
Mhm.
It's stop being a student for a second with this, and let's start actually taking actions on what you're learning. Because how do I know you know the lesson if you don't actually act different moving forward? I feel like this whole thing is we got to act different moving
Mhm.
forward in order for there to be resolution.
That part.
And are you sitting in the dark, trying to feel your way through and complaining and you know
Maybe.
where the light switch is? Because illumination reversed, confusion or denial may be clouding your judgment. Open yourself to clarity. You want to get through something? Ask. Ask yourself if nobody else is answering. You heard the Lost Compass when I was reading that. If the advice that you're getting from one person isn't actually helping you and moving you forward, stop asking. Ace of Air reverse. This is Ace of Swords. Stop asking.
Do it your own self.
Right?
Not everything.
And stop living in that hurt. Yeah, you got hurt.
Ooh.
You went through some shit. Okay. Guess what? You gonna stay stuck here, or you gonna keep on trucking? Ease on down the road.
Yeah, are you going to stay distracted or are you going to find your discipline?
That part.
Lack of focus or distraction may be slowing you down. Recommit to your path. Why? Because you're worth it.
The links popped out of my animal deck, and this one is talking about not entertaining gossip and to be shrewd about who you're sharing in confidence your personal information with. What I'm taking this to mean in regards to what we're going through is, are we still talking about the same pain, the same people, the same issues, the same trauma? Are we sharing pain with more people who are more in pain, and now we're just sharing negativity and pain back and forth?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are we careful with what we're saying? Look at
External influence. Outside factors are heavily influencing your decisions. Consider who has your ear and ensure your choices are in line with your highest potential. Stop listening to them fuckers. Excuse my language. I would swear jar.
And what about your card, Micah? In reverse.
Broadcasting. Are you broadcasting? Or are you fixing? Because Mother of Fire, Queen of Wands, reversed. You literally, when you broadcast the problems that you continuously have, I know this from personal experience, you are also exposing your own wisdom that you aren't listening to.
You're
on
great
how
at
to
giving
fix it.
advice, right? Like, is that one of those you give great advice, but you're not taking your own advice? You know what my midlife crisis was? I was probably around like 45. My midlife crisis involved me taking my own advice. I had to hunker down and do all of the things that I was telling people to do for years in talking to them. And I wasn't doing them. I first had to be honest with myself and realize I wasn't doing the work that I'm telling everybody else to do. But back then, I also thought that I wasn't allowed to because I came from a very oppressive circumstance and situation.
Right.
So I didn't know I had permission to do it for me. I thought it wasn't allowed.
Mm-hmm.
How crazy is that to be in your 40s, still
Right.
having other people control what you do?
Or 50s.
I just
30
wrote a chapter about that.
Or
Literally
50s.
just wrote one.
37, almost 40, and like still trying to get the voice, like get my mother out of my head. Like, go.
Still feeling like I'm a employee of everyone else in the entire world. That's how I described it to a therapist once. I don't know how to describe it other than I think of everyone as my boss. I have to be perfect with them, and I have to not disappoint them, and I have to not be a burden, and I have to be all these things to everybody.
One more time for the people in the back, because oh my God.
And no, you don't.
I
But
don't
yes,
have.
that's a learning. But that's a
The funny
learning.
thing is just in the past few months,
Mhm.
where my confidence is starting to come back and everything. People have come into my life that I've gone, no. I just stay away from them. Normally, I would be clinging to them anyway because they talk to me. I better talk to them back, even if I don't
No.
like them.
Mm-hmm.
4th of July party, we had this guy that walked up and he was obnoxious. I'm like, see ya. I walked away. Get it. Not doing with those people anymore.
That happens when you pay
like-
attention to your awareness.
Cinderkins, I'll make you feel better. How about 60? So 44 isn't even close to old age.
I got the 5 of swords that popped out of, and I'm using the wisdom, this one, the angel wisdom today on top of the other one that I like to use. This one is talking about an unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives, which basically sounds like people we're surrounded with. In order to move ourselves forward, we need to recognize what's unhealthy.
And the funny thing is, Carrie just finished what she was saying. Desperate. Which doesn't mean what you think it would mean. It actually kind of aligns with what she said, because it says, I'm in a bind and I don't know what to do. I may be acting irrationally.
Honestly, there's another chapter in the book about that. I mean, it's just
You know, and that's why I say, like, you never know what somebody's going through. So they may be acting one way, but look behind why they're doing what they're doing. If you can see the reason behind it,
Yeah. Hit
It
the
doesn't
pause
affect
button. Hit the
That
pause
part.
button so that you can take a look at what's behind what's good. You're not going to see it without compassion.
nope. Take a pause for the cause. Mhm.
That's another t-shirt.
I'd be redundant, but 3 of Cups reversed. You know, just everything they just said.
I just bombarded Marie with cards. Sorry.
the thing is it's so funny because I was sitting here 2 months ago in tears. 3 months ago, maybe, in tears, not knowing what I was getting, just miserable. And finally, unfortunately, it was what I needed to do, but finally being brave enough to say what I needed and letting it go changed everything.
Proud of you.
And by the way, for everybody else,
Shoulders.
things like that, timing will suck for the people who have to pick up afterwards.
Yes, but the
But
thing
you
is, I
can't.
stuck around for the longest time because of that. But
Right.
it didn't work.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
I just
and I'm
got-
not saying you did this, but sometimes when you hang on, it's the reason I wrote one of my songs, like, I realized with my marriage. Like, sometimes you hang on to something so hard, you clench, you hold, close your eyes. And if you realize, if you open your eyes, you'd realize that by holding on, you're actually doing more damage than you are by just letting go. And guess
I
what?
was drowning, literally
Exactly. And so you have to see that and be the one that sees that, whether they like it or not, because guess what? Everybody's the villain in somebody's story.
Right.
It all depends on why you do what you do. And eventually, if they're a real friend, they'll understand. And if they're not, well, you were better off without them anyway.
And there is never a perfect time.
No, there's only divine timing, and that is when you've had enough of it.
The only good advice my mother has ever given me, baby, one day you will get sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you will have zero problems walking out that door.
So no more focusing on the past, what you don't have anymore, the lack, the unmet needs, and start focusing on what you do have within yourself to move yourself forward.
Right. Now, in the other deck, you recognize the Knight of Swords as the Scissors card. Well, this is the Knight of Swords in this one, Son of Air.
Hide it from
Well,
Stephanie. She'll be running with them.
I know, right? And hide the duct tape as well.
That part.
Because you can't just run around cutting things. You can't just start exclaiming, I feel this way, I feel like I got it, and expect people to actually give a shit if you're not doing anything to fix it.
Hmm. Actually, I'm going to consider that like just like you don't actually feel that way. You're just looking for attention. That's attention-seeking behavior. I mean, I'm not saying it's always that way, but for me, it's like, okay, you keep saying that, but you're not asking me for help. You're just, it's almost like you want me to hear you and gain attention, and I'm not gonna react to that.
But as long as you argue with your spirit guides, that the internal voices, I don't care what you call them, everybody has a spirit guide. Everybody has a voice in their head that's trying to push them to do something, whether it's through gaslighting, compassion, love, force, whatever the case is. If you argue with them when you know in your heart that you're not where you're supposed to be, and you're doing things that are doing nothing but bringing you more harm, you're not fucking listening.
Mm-hmm. Or if that's just your state of being, you just like drama.
That too. Apparently, Carrie didn't realize she was coming on the show to get called out.
Yes, she did. Come on, she knows how it
We
works.
all get called out.
I don't feel called out. No, I did what I had to. That's what I wanted them
Right.
to see, though.
Hey,
I
no,
did
look,
what I needed to do for me.
Yes, you did.
Finally.
and I'm
Yes.
proud of you, and I'm proud of you for that.
This
And I feel
Eight of
really
Wands
better.
popped out. You got to make a split decision that's right for you. You can't make a split decision based on someone else's needs.
That part.
Okay, but you have to actually, like, the go time has to be for you,
Mhm.
because you can't do it with unfocused energy and a lack of direction and a burnout, and
Right.
that makes you hesitate. Now you're
Mhm.
stuck in hesitation.
Yep.
It's not going to go for you if you don't take action towards yourself that's
Yep.
aligned and
And-
honest.
And being careful moving forward. Don't let them hold ancient history over you.
Right.
You
Oh,
wish
God.
things were different, but the past cannot be altered. Focusing on the present is more productive and will support the changes you wish to see.
Yes. Speaking of support, Carrie, we are so proud of you. And you
Yes, honey.
Yes.
you know you have our support because you've had our
I
support.
love you to death. Like you have no idea. I was so
Mike-
proud of you. I was like, yes,
Micah
girl.
told me that Carrie was retiring. I'm like, oh, thank God she finally made a decision that's right for her. You know, like, not because I want you to, but I know that you needed to take a break.
I just
You needed
not
to
only,
be-
I mean, like, I couldn't do anything. Remember, I didn't want to paint anymore. I didn't want to do it.
That's the spirit is
That's
screaming
But
what
I
at you.
did this week.
Listen.
It's
That's
that.
gorgeous.
Yes, we need to
Yeah.
listen to ourselves. You know, you'll
Mhm.
know.
I mean,
Your
when you hit a point where you are having panic attacks doing what you love,
It-
yo,
you're not
here's your
loving it
sign.
anymore.
Yeah, which I was. Or nights before the show, waking up in a drenched in a
Yeah.
sweat and just feeling miserable. No,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You needed that reconnection.
Yes.
I know it's been a
Yes.
while, but I miss having you in my life.
Yeah. We do miss you. We do miss you
We
so
do.
much.
Well, no, I meant like
Absolutely.
I more meant like I knew she was missing. She needed that reconnection to the things that
Yes.
she loved to do.
The Three of Cups. And this is a message for all of us because we're here to love and support each other. And so the Three of Cups had come out. This is really leaning into the friendships that we have, the abundance that we have, the cooperation and community that we actually have. Okay, because it's that joy, that celebration that we have amongst each other that's going to help us. That connection is what helps us through this journey.
Right.
Absolutely.
and even like the one thing that I want to mention, because I know that there's a few of you that are still in that hermit mode and not wanting to do anything and everything. One thing that I have neglected that was bad is my health. Now I've been to doctors. I got a cortisol shot in my ankle this morning. I've got a surgery on the 30th. I mean, I'm doing the stuff to make myself healthy again. I couldn't do it before. I didn't have the energy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. Not to even get myself to the doctor. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But things are calm now. And it
Yeah.
wasn't that the station took up that much of my time. It was just that I was ready to not do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it was definitely not anything against anybody anywhere. That was all just me.
Strength on its side. And this is a message to everyone when you pray to your creator, whatever you name it. Don't ask for strength because you will be given more reasons to be strong. Don't ask for more patience because you will be given reasons to be more patient. Remember that these are qualities that are already inside of you, that you already have an abundance of. Nine of coins, nine of earth on its side. Reclaim who you are, what you're capable of, what you hold inside, because that cannot be given to you by an external force.
Are you creating comfort in your life, whether tangible or intangible? This is about creating comfort for yourself, taking care of your healthcare needs, taking care of your mental health needs, taking care of your emotional needs. Give
As
yourself a
usual,
shower.
you know, card twins powers activate. Yep.
What is that card?
3 of Pentacles.
Okay, there you go.
Yep. That's why I held it up. I was like, yep, I'm just reaffirming. I'm your confirmation burp. That's what.
I mean, I've got some great cards here. I've got the 10 of Pentacles from one deck and the 10 of Cups from another. I've got the Yes card. I mean, this is all fabulous. So we have this all at our fingertips.
Mhm.
We already have everything that we need at our fingertips to bring ourselves into a better state of being. I feel like this is all like a call to action kind of.
Oh yeah, it definitely is, because I got 10 of fire and Father of fire reversed. And when you are ready to let go of what oppresses you,
Let go. Those 4 coins.
Can't make this shit up.
no, we can't. But
Oh,
when
look.
you are but because you hold on to all of these things,
Mhm.
the leader that's inside is sleeping, just waiting. It's all, like I said before, it's already there.
And are you holding on to a grudge because of a misunderstanding? Harboring hatred traps you in the
Oh,
past.
that's you had
Hankering
to.
you.
Just had
What?
to.
What?
Not you.
No, no, so-
Diane, you had to. I come on one show. You just had to do it.
You
I-
should have known that was coming.
it popped out.
Oh shit.
Sorry,
no,
I didn't mean to interrupt you,
no,
Mike, but it
no,
just
you're
popped
good.
out.
No, you're good.
Michael, I could not help it. Yeah.
No, honey, look, you're fine. Like y'all are the OGs. I'm the new guy.
No, you're not.
But misunderstanding, you know, that one really, like the grudge card, yeah, was good, but misunderstanding really kind of hit me. It's like things get lost in translation and taken out of context. Direct communication will clear the air. Don't pussyfoot around shit. Don't beat around the bush. Be direct. It's gonna suck. Pull the Band-Aid off.
So, on that note, I want you to be aware consciously that out there in society, folks are not taught to speak direct and clear. You have to figure out code and understand what the heck they're trying to say, and it's not direct
honey.
and clear.
I live in the place that was born. I live in Georgia in the South. Everything is, oh honey, bless your heart.
Yeah.
Or the worse
more
it gets, it's like bless your little heart and bless your pea picking little heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
The
about
pea-
pig picking?
pea picking little heart. If you heard pea picking little heart from my grandma, you knew you was about to get your ass beat when you got home.
Or
The
as
more
my
you
mother said,
bring-
it was the ladies that would use that when they wanted to say something negative about somebody, but they were trying to be gentle and
Mm-hmm.
southernly and a
Mm-hmm.
woman, they would say that, so that was the way of
Mm-hmm.
down.
Oh, my grandmother would even add in, oh, bless your little heart. You such a sweet boy. I'm like, oh, shit.
Now get over here and get your switch.
Mm-hmm. No, you better go pick out your own. And don't pick them little ones because then you're going to get a belt.
Breaking free and communication.
Woo!
And we're talking about communication. We got to break free from old patterns of communication.
Yep.
And, you know, to go back to the Eight of Swords, efficiency reversed, transformation reversed. Stop wasting your energy on things that aren't working.
Are you lying to yourself? Seven of Swords.
Are you? Are you?
Seven
Are
of
you?
Swords, Eight of Swords. We're going.
But I think that I can safely say before I call last cards that King of Coins we ripped out the hard way for a lot of people today. Because you know the image that I get every time I see this card.
Georgia Okie.
No. A thorned stem, shoved where the sun don't shine, pulled out the hard way.
Oh,
Sounds horrifying. That's not
Ow.
a visual I want to end this show.
Ow! Ow!
Oh no, that's
Why?
not where we're ending the show. That's just for the
Damn
actual
it.
collective.
Why?
can I give y'all something better?
Please do.
How about some abundance and emotional happiness and a new beginning
Yeah,
in
there we go.
emotions and controlling them and taking care of things and having new abundance come into your life?
Thank
Let's do
you
that.
for getting that human centipede worth of a card out of my head.
And have
And you just made
faith.
it worse.
This is my last card. These are last cards we're doing, right? My last card is have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay, yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined possible. So let's get out of our own way.
Right.
That part.
Michael, did you do yours?
No, go ahead, because I'm still worried. I'm still.
He might want to be last.
Yeah, I was first, so I'm last.
Okay. I have Straddling Worlds. When the Straddling World card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Wow.
Future?
Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book, Carrie, in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. This is actually the more pleasant message of the King of Coins. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world.
And for my last ones, Six of Cups reversed. So we're going to take a walk down memory lane. But as we're taking a walk down, I didn't do that on purpose, swear to God. But
Gary Lee hates that card too.
you're welcome. One more.
That's why I said thank God when he said it was in reverse.
I didn't even know that was one of your least favorite. But we're going to take a walk down memory lane while watching for a lack of commitment. His hesitation and half-hearted efforts are limiting your success. Find a path you can fully commit to and jump in with both feet for increased success. And I swear to God, I have shuffled and shuffled, but almost every time I've pulled out these cards, I have pulled this one single card. Closure. And we've already had it, twice? And just to end with, it's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. Look at it. Don't run over it and run over it, run over it. Look at it, learn what you need to from it, and put it away.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I write a song, when I create when I do my glass etchings, when I do my paintings, I'm working through something. So I had a therapist that taught me this. When you're doing that, you put all of that energy you had behind that feeling. Take all that energy and you put it into whatever you're doing. And you're working through it. So when you finish that piece, it's that putting that key and that lock in it. And so when I finish it, I give it to somebody else. because I'm putting it in there, I'm locking it away, and I'm sending it away from me. That's that last step you really have to watch for, is sending it away from yourself. Because we want to hoard it, because it's like our old friend, like we don't want to know what to do with it.
Yeah.
It's hard, and it's hard to send it away, but you need to send it away, because if you don't, you're just going to sit in it. It's going to come popping back out that box as soon as you...
And I don't know how many damn times I've listened to tarot readings or whatever over the past year where they said, abundance is going to come in, but you have to let go first. Back and forth, back and forth. It took me all this time, but guess what happened as soon as I let go? Anyway, there you go.
That's it.
Learning to let go is the hard part. I could be honest with that, because you want to hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
You can sit there and say, "No, I don't want to hold on to it. I don't want to hold on to it." While you're sitting there hugging it like a sumbitch, like.
You can actually spend years learning how to let it go. You can spend years. And if you go to a therapist, they will hold you there, teaching you how to let it go without letting it go.
Mm-hmm.
Stop learning.
Start
and
doing.
let it go and start doing. That's the message for this show.
Yeah, it is.
Start doing. There is no perfect time. There's
no perfect way.
No, no perfect way, no perfect circumstance.
No perfect words. Just do it.
It's going to be messy.
Mm-hmm.
Period. But, getting through the mess, look at what you've already been through. The first thing, the hardest part of any change is actually taking the first step to do it. You can learn about it for years, but the hardest part is taking that first step and realizing, yeah, you're going to be a villain in somebody's story. Yeah, you're going to let people down. But in the end, you're not letting you down.
That's why it's the first step of AA and NA. And it's the hardest one. Admitting that you were powerless over something that had a control over your life to do anything about. That first step. God knows it was hard for me.
Yep.
So,
Carrie, thank you so much for
thank you. It was good
making
having you back.
Guys.
It was so much fun to kick off Founders Day with this.
Yes.
We gotta get out of here, because coming up right after, everybody head over to Rise Radio on Zeno.fm. If you're on the website, you should be getting an alert letting you know that another show is about to go live, or you can just click the play button from the website and you can catch the next show, Mystic Mist with Amanda, Papa Duck 78. And she's got a great lineup. And immediately following hers, I will be back with a special originals only version of Brindle's Vision. And that's probably going to go for about 2.5 hours, because I have 30 songs. There will be no more messages. That's why we opened with the core. No more messages today, because I won't have time. And then immediately following me will be this guy with Defining Your Character. And that'll be back over on Rise Radio. But
Thank
you guys have...
You too.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the largest crowd I have seen in here in a while. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Love you so
faces.
Much. Love all
Carrie,
you.
good to have you back.
Yes. keep going. Keep blowing. Keep growing. And we will see you in 2 weeks for the core.
Yes, we're all off next week. Thank you for reminding me. No Blue Monday.
Nope. Love you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen, it pulls us near.
The whispers loud, the message clear. The core is calling.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf. You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action, with programs to spark your growth, lift your spirits, and help you rise into your potential. Rise Awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise Awakenings, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.